Think you can recognize these famous faces even after all these years? We will start with a recent photo and give you 5 seconds to guess who it is before revealing their younger self and the roles that made them unforgettable. Some stars are still in the spotlight, while others stepped back from fame decades ago, but each one left a mark on film and television history. Keep your score, share it in the comments, and see just how strong your memory really is. Let's get started. First, we begin with a beauty of the 1960s whose charm crossed continents. Elke Sommer broke out in A Shot in the Dark and went on to become one of the most glamorous faces of her time. In 2025, she is 83 and still remembered as one of the defining screen sirens of her era. Next, we turn to a woman who became a symbol of American television during the 1970s. Loretta Swit, as Major Margaret Houlihan on MASH, balanced toughness with vulnerability and became an icon of prime time. Today, she is 86 and remains forever linked to one of television's greatest shows. Carrying us from the operating rooms of MASH to the sunny landscapes of Hawaii, Larry Manetti gave Magnum PY an extra dose of charm. As Rick, he brought wit and loyalty to Tom Selleck's Thomas Magnum, and his presence kept the team dynamic alive. He is now 77. Our journey continues with a man who won over audiences not as a detective, but as a host. John Davidson became a household name, leading the variety program That's Incredible, where his charisma kept viewers smiling each week. This year, he turns 83. While variety shows captured one kind of magic, superhero adventures brought another. Julie Newmar mesmerized fans as Catwoman and Batman, bringing elegance and mischief to the role. At 91, she is still iconic. Just as Julie Newmar brought villainy to life, Barbara Feldon gave audiences intelligence and humor as Agent 99 in Get Smart. She played the stylish secret agent with brilliance and heart, and at 92, she is still celebrated for that groundbreaking role. From secret agents, we move into serious cinema. Faye Dunaway dominated the screen in films like Network, where her Oscar-winning performance remains one of the most intense in Hollywood history. At 84, she continues to be revered as one of the most powerful actresses of her generation. After that intensity, we shift to teen heartthrobs. Richard Grieco burst onto the scene as Booker in 21 Jump Street, filling magazines and television screens with his brooding charm. Today, he is 60 and still remembered for that late 80s moment of stardom. The 80s also gave us elegance and romance in the form of Stephanie Powers. As Jennifer Hart in Heart to Heart, she was one half of television's most beloved crime-solving couples. In 2025, she is 82 and still admired for her sophistication and warmth. From romance, we move to cool counterculture. Clarence Williams III gave unforgettable intensity to Link Hayes on the Mod Squad, a role that made him a symbol of rebellion and style. Though he passed away in 2021, his influence on television history lives on. From rebellion, we step into dance. Cynthia Rhodes left her mark on two iconic films of the 80s, Dirty Dancing and Staying Alive. Her moves and presence secured her place in movie history, and today she is 68. As Cynthia was dazzling audiences with dance, David Hasselhoff was taking television to new heights with Knight Rider. As Michael Knight, he became a global sensation, and in 2025 he is 73 and still beloved around the world. Our path leads back to comedy as Hal Linden kept order as Captain Barney Miller. His calm leadership made the series a warm and witty look at police life. And at 93, he is one of the enduring legends of sitcom television. From a captain, we move to a secret agent. Linda Day George brought glamour and determination to Mission, Impossible in the early 70s, and her work helped define the era of spy television. She is 80 this year. Just as she was solving missions, Marjoe Gortner was astonishing audiences with his unique journey from child preacher to actor in cult films. His story fascinated the public, and he is now 81. From cult stories, we go to mainstream Hollywood with Colleen Camp, who appeared in films ranging from Apocalypse Now to the mystery comedy Clue. Her versatility kept audiences engaged, and she is 71 in 2025. Television police work stayed in focus with Randy Oakes, who became a fan favorite as Officer Bonnie Clark on CHIPS. She added energy and charm to the popular show, and today she is 74. While she patrolled the streets, William Katt was flying across television screens in The Greatest American Hero. His reluctant superhero became a cult classic, and now at 74 he is still remembered for his red suit and unforgettable theme song. Music and family entertainment combined with The Partridge Family. Susan Dey became a teen idol as Lori Partridge, admired for her beauty and poise. In 2025, she is 72 and still a fond memory for those who grew up with the show. From teen idols, we shift to variety star Barbi Benton, who became a familiar face on television while also pursuing music and modeling. Her charm carried her into pop culture history, and at 75, she is still remembered as a symbol of the 1970s. While she represented glamour, Demon Wilson brought humor and heart to Sanford, and son as Lamont, the patient son of Red Fox's Fred Sanford. His comedic timing made him a favorite, and at 78, he is part of sitcom legend. Cinema gave us Amy Irving, who impressed critics and audiences alike with her performance, alongside Paul Newman in The Verdict. At 72, her work remains highly respected. Around the same time, Sybil Shepherd became unforgettable as Maddie Hayes in Moonlighting, where her sharp wit and sparkling chemistry with Bruce Willis defined 80s television romance. Today she is 75. Adventure shows flourished as Dirk Benedict played Face on the A-Team. His smooth-talking charm made him a standout. And at 80, he is still remembered as one of the show's most beloved characters. From charm, we move to sass, as Annie Potts brought brains and bite to designing women. Her comic timing made her one of the show's highlights, and she is 72 today. The Partridge Family brought us not only Susan Dey, but also Danny Bonaduce, who grew up in front of the world as Danny Partridge. At 65, his time as a child star remains unforgettable. Television took a darker turn with Linda Blair, whose haunting performance in The Exorcist terrified audiences worldwide. At 66, she remains tied to one of the most chilling films ever made. Superheroes return to the big screen with Sam Jones as Flash Gordon. His cult role in the 1980 movie still brings him fans today, and at 71, he is celebrated at conventions. Music returned as Susi Quatro rocked both stage and screen. She even joined the cast of Happy Days, proving her range. She is 75 this year. Dallas fans will remember Audrey Landers as Afton Cooper, a role that gave her the chance to shine with both music and drama. At 68, she remains part of the soap's legacy. And so the journey continues with more legends waiting to be revealed. How many did you recognize this time? Which star surprised you the most? Share your score in the comments, hit like and subscribe for even more nostalgia in the next round.